Oh, hello there. Didn't see you. Nice to meet you all. Welcome to Arcane Focus D&D for Trials of VinTear, our ongoing campaign for session 38. I almost said 83.
Yeah, I know. I seen your brain.
Hit me hard. I'm Mike, your DM, and joined with me are my amazing players. Say hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hi. We've got Amber.
Hey.
Temple.
Hello.
Nick.
Hi there.
And Steve.
Nothing to see here. Just move along. It's all
This
fine.
tends to be a very chill session, right?
Lying down.
Yeah,
Just
absolutely.
taking a quick breather.
Guys,
it's fine.
This is a recorded session. This is pre-recorded. So if you're watching this on the live stream or Purple app, we're not actually live, but we will be more than likely in chat somewhere, maybe looking around, maybe not. Depends. But you can always check out our past videos and episodes on our YouTube, Arcane Focus D&D, in which you can subscribe, like, comment, the whole thing. And you can check us out tomorrow for Short Rest, which is a beautiful little condensed little podcast that we have where we kind of talk about this exact episode, and it only lasts about 10 to 15 minutes. So yeah. Before we move forward for the recap, I would like everyone to roll me a d20.
Before we do roll to the D20, there is something I do want to say.
Announcements.
Just for our our lovely audience out there watching us. Yes, while we may not be in fact live, I do want to stress that does not mean we are in any less danger.
Yes,
In fact, we are in more danger than we've ever been in before. So, grab your popcorn, have a seat, and see how we're gonna deal with these shenanigans as they come. Fun times.
Amber, what'd you get?
18.
18. Temple, what'd you get?
10.
10. Nick, what'd you get?
17.
17. Steve.
A glorious 1.
Oh boy.
Because I'm in danger.
You did all your sets now.
Who got the 10?
I'm in danger.
I got the 10.
Temple.
Oh, right in the middle is what I wanted.
Yes! I'm free!
I'm too delirious for this today. All right.
Hey, don't worry, no script today. Hey, Temple, how you doing today?
Tired. Pregnant.
Oh, that's great.
Annoyed.
That is great. Listen, I just want you to know that you have to keep hydrated. Do you have a water next to you? Anything where you can have like a cup to drink? Take a sip. It does your body well. It's great for your health. Awesome. Cheers. Great. Here's a cup. Perfect. Water's great. And, I've actually been tallying how many cups I've had so far. So let me go ahead and just...
Cups?
I got to mark this one now. If you want to see how much... So I have this currently.
Wait,
No.
It's blurry.
Oh, there it is.
Give money for advantage. We've seen it for a little bit.
Yeah. You know what?
We gotta work on
Maybe
this sign.
I should really just spell it out. Listen, this is for, the DMs of the screens. We all accept bribes in some certain way. That doesn't have to be monetary. It could be pizza. It could be drinks. It could be whatever.
Could be caffeine.
It could be. And you can do it with Dakota Irish. And that's with their DM accepts bribes shirt. Again, it doesn't have to be money. It could also be dice, which you could also get from Dakota Irish. So use our promo code ArcaneFocusDND to get 10% off, and by using our affiliate link. What's that? The DM accepts bribes.
I love that. That's cute.
Titan actually gave me that.
That's better than what I wrote here.
And it could even be a mystery box. A bribe's a bribe. A mystery box could be anything. It could even be a bribe.
I'll take payment in coffee. That sounds good.
Yes.
That's a great bribe. So thank you so much, Dakota Irish, for the discount. With that all said and done, unless anyone else has any last minute announcements.
No, I just had to show that.
You guys ready for a quick recap?
See.
The image of the shaded village starts to fade as Legati is brought back into his mind as Teller informs him that he recognizes the statue in the town that he stands in. The city of Vastille, now called the Shaded Village, was once gifted a special ore that came directly from the Earth Titan Sorn. One special copper material held properties of strange transmutation. Teller believes that this could be used in some way to loosen the bonds of his being. And with that in place, our party followed our wizard out of the city to avoid any confrontation between the insects and the grunge, or the gorge. I forgot their name. They're frogs. The frog insects. They're having a war. Their path led them to a river and a waterfall, and in the middle, let's see where I left off. In the middle of the falls displayed a platform that led deeper into below the riverbed, and into a long-forgotten temple, a place of worship of Sorn. However, our heroes were not alone, as detachable worm-like creatures emerged alongside their originating body. It was a tough battle, and after some solid strikes from Arrow, Diva, and Morris, the beast fell. With its tumbling size dropping down, causing the entire temple to shake, and water began to seep in from the river above at an alarming rate. Our party now stands with a new problem at hand. Behind a heavily sealed door is the ore that Legati is looking for. However, they are met with a puzzle of sorts, turning sand to glass, wood to ash, and finally silvers of metal into a different kind. 2 of those tasks have been completed, and we currently rejoin our party, as right now Morris has fallen alongside the beast. It's a phoenix. You have finished melting the sand to glass, the wood to ash. And Legati, you're currently standing on that platform. Diva and Arrow catching their breaths as the beast fell in between you two, as Morris has currently fallen. What is our actions right now as water starting to seep in into this chamber?
Okay, we gotta get Moors up, so I'm gonna run to the other side to try to assist getting him up.
I'm gonna try and do what Arrow said last time of like, I know Legati's thing takes a while. Like maybe if I just mold this thing in a different shape, maybe.
Well, let me, if I can touch it, and so it would take 10 minutes to transmute it, but like,
Do we have to?
Yeah, that's the
I mean,
thing.
maybe
It's
not.
flooding in here.
Maybe not, but I would like to know, would it work? Like, can I touch it and start to do it?
Okay.
And know,
yeah.
is this iron so it would transmute over 10 minutes, or is this not going to work? Right.
You place your hand on it, and you can already feel the Solal's effect and grasp on this particular metal. It is slowly shifting it.
All right, so get Moors, get everybody up here, and then like let's judge if we're going to have 10 minutes or not. If we're not going to have 10 minutes, then we'll heat this thing and smack it.
All right,
and
well,
make it into something else.
I have boots of speed, so I'll run over to Moore's.
Okay, you run
Yeah,
over to
don't you
Morris.
need to heal him? Isn't he like not
Yeah,
stabilized?
yeah.
or
Yeah,
Good.
speaking of which,
Okay.
Morris, why don't you roll me a death saving throw?
I mean, I could do that, but I'm in the throes of a really comfy nap right now, and I'm having a great dream.
You know,
He's
I
doing
also-
that as Divas is slapping the shadows. I'm like, get out of it.
That's gonna be a 7.
7. That's, I believe,
Not
that 2
looking
failures so far.
good.
I'm
That's
gonna
not-
run over, burn a key point, hands of healing. Hair turns blue, veins go blue. Okay. What is it? +3? Yeah, +3.
Like a defibrillator. 2 hands, blue flame.
9
much shield?
points.
9 points. 9 points back to you, Morris. As you spit out a little bit of water, a bit of blood mixed with it. Legati's currently busy, Morris, on top of that sort of platform, working his magic as you 4 are currently down here.
Good morning. Gotta go. Let's go. Help him up. Gotta go.
Morris is internally sad as he is awakened from his dream of finding a harem of women. Is now awoken to the sad reality of him being in this just water-laden cavern, just on the verge of death. Like, why?
You're welcome. Let's go.
Isn't there one of your pages around here somewhere? Isn't that what you're supposed to care about?
Like,
I all I remember was getting hit and having this wonderful dream. It was a beautiful dream. It almost felt so real. I could taste it.
Water starts to splurt like in
Okay.
like heavy streams. They are starting small right now.
Oh God!
I'll run
now
back over to Legati.
Now it just tastes like water. Oh God, cavern water. Ew.
Come on, big guy. We gotta go up the stairs.
Fine.
To Legati's question is, let's assess whether you have 10 minutes or not.
Yeah.
So I would like everyone here you have a choice. You can either roll an investigation or a survival.
I'm gonna do survival. I'm better at
I'm
survival.
gonna do investigation.
Can I also do that?
Okay.
I think you are too busy. You are currently
Okay.
focused on transmutation.
I think I'm
If you
pretty
break that
efficient.
concentration, you have to reset.
Yeah. I am
So-
trying to turn this into wood. Right
But
now.
I will say this, Legati, you're gonna have a choice. You could tell Arrow to give advantage to one of your party mates.
Oh yeah. Well, who has the best number?
I have a
Certainly
plus
not me.
six.
Good.
I have
Yours
plus
is
6
not
to
good?
investigation.
Okay, then yeah, you.
Yeah, not me.
All right, Diva, you're gonna have advantage.
I have 17 is what I rolled
17,
for survival.
All right, what's the advantage? 19.
19.
Yeah.
And Morris.
I rolled survival and I rolled a 10.
Okay.
Not great.
Morris, it's still blood in your eyes, so you're kind of dragging yourself. You kind of I'll say you get up to like where Legati is, and your hammer slams down on the stone, it cracks underneath, and you're just like taking deep breaths. You literally got knocked out, and now you're like having a headache. While that's occurring, Arrow is right next to you, Diva, assisting you in terms of your investigation, and that makes sense because also Arrow's very well to do in intelligence. So you are kind of looking more along the structure and seeing sort of what stones are starting to eject out and get flowed out with the water. While at the same time, Phoenix, you're looking at the structure and seeing how everything's kind of eroded and what may slip and may not. You have a little less than 10 minutes. You can make efforts to maybe try to plug up some of these holes or do something to stop and to restrict the flow. You just need to be creative.
No. I'm gonna go try and help Legati like burn this into a different shape. I don't know if
Currently, Legati is magically transmutating it. It has nothing to do with heat.
Okay, so we see rocks. I'm gonna try to see if I can find interesting rocks or shapes to see if we can plug the hole in just to see if that has any effect.
Okay. I'll say that Diva currently is north of this map, finding different rocks that are probably like pointed at one end, so you can shove it into the hole. I'll say your roll will carry over for one thing, which is this. Which I will say with a 19, you can find some of these rocks. There are plenty of stones here. The problem is now you have like two hands on two rocks, and you're restricting some of the flow, but not all of it.
So it's enough to plug it, but I can no too much pressure that I can't let go. Okay, so
Yeah.
need to rethink this.
So you're making some leeway, but it's like, how do I let go? And now it's up to your teammates to see if there's anyone else has an idea.
there's not a lever or anything in here. It just started flowing.
You get a sense that the tumbling of this regenerative worm has shook this temple, and some of the riverbed above has cracked and starting to flow in here. It's not a lever. This is gravity.
So we
And
need a
it's-
dam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can
the
we,
wall
like,
in front
throw
of
his-
you. Oh, go for it.
I was gonna say I point with my toes. Can we throw that body somewhere and point at the giant worm thing?
Could. I mean, the four of us could probably do it while Legati does that.
I'm like, figure
Make
out
it
where
like a
this
little
water's
dam.
coming from. Exactly.
Arrow can definitely assist on that, but he probably would need another person to give him a hand.
I'll help. Our strength is the same, I think.
All right. Then he's going to give you advantage. Roll me an athletics check.
You said advantage, right?
Yeah, because he's giving you an assist.
Ooh, very nice. Let's see. Athletics. Huh. 26.
26.
Yeah.
Athletics, not acrobatics, right?
Athletics.
Oh,
I
shit.
have a +5. I rolled a 19, and I have a rock.
Oh, very fair. Don't forget about that rock. Yeah, you and Arrow grab this long dead Hydra serpentine like creature, as you could see like the numerous heads just bumping against the actual stone. It's getting a little easier because water is still flowing in here, so it's starting to get up to your ankles. And you.
I got boots of speed. I'm pushing with like immense speed.
Boots of speed are great for alacrity. This is you having to like dig your heels and pull.
Yeah.
So it's less of speed and more of strength as you lean the body against some of the exposed holes. So Diva, you can see the body land right next to you, and you're like, okay.
Hey, man, gotta repurpose.
Hey, did it work? Is the question.
Morris, is there anything that you're contributing?
My salty tears of overwhelming sadness for now realizing that the dream I had of a harem is never going to materialize. And now living with the bitter reality of what is before me.
See, I'm gonna grab your head, Steve.
No, leave it alone, please. Haven't you taken enough?
What are you talking about? We have the best harem ever.
Yeah, one slapped you and one woke you up. You're welcome.
Anything that are you hanging by Legati, or is it like you're catching a breath, or is it like
I mean,
shit,
I am
see
at
something
this.
wrong
I
here?
am catching a breath here because again, I just woke up from near death, and all of a sudden it's like, hey, you almost died, but if we don't leave like right this second, we're gonna die. So I'm like, guys, please, can I catch my breath? Just 1 second.
Okay.
1.
3 minutes pass.
Maybe you do prayer healing if you have it, or whatever the thing is.
3 minutes pass. Diva, if you're still holding on to it, I'm going to ask you to make an athletics check.
Do I want to even bother? Yeah, I could do that.
Would you like Arrow to give you in this series? Would you like him to give you advantage?
No, hold it for something better.
Okay.
I probably should have. That's gonna be a 12.
12. One of the rocks. You have one now. You have two hands on one rock, and it's a sizable stone. So you are causing a bit of a damage. Like you're blockading some of the water. But now one stream is right next to you. You're like, oh god. Already the water at this point is probably up to your knees.
Shit.
Hey, Wizard Man, can you go faster?
No, unfortunately. How much time do we have left? Because I know exactly how much time has elapsed. I can tell them exactly how much time.
3 minutes have gone by so far.
We need 7 more
right,
minutes. I think we're gonna be up to our
7 more
necks in
minutes.
7 more minutes.
Okay.
I look at Phoenix. You can swim, right?
Yeah, I don't have a problem swimming. People think I do, I guess. Lived on
Phoenix,
an island.
Any creative activity here that you would do to block some of the water?
Are these like pillars? These like circle things? What are those?
Yes. So the circle things are complete pillars. Those are things that go from the floor to the ceiling. There is one broken pillar that's next to Arrow right now.
I don't have to hold the snake in place, do I? Or is it heavy enough to stay?
The snake currently is still leaning against. That's enough heavy weight for the snake to sort of block some of it. It's not like causing a complete seal. There's still water spraying around it, but it is stopping some of the flow.
I think we're gonna try to knock the shit out of that second pillar, but I think Morris could probably do it because he's got the damn hammer. And then like move it. If it's already broken, if it's not holding up the ceiling, I'm fine. If it's holding the ceiling, no.
Can you click and hold which one are you talking about?
Which one's broken in half? I don't know.
Are you looking at the map?
Oh, this one down here?
Do you see the one next to Arrow?
Yeah.
That is the one I referred to. It said next to Arrow. That was the broken pillar.
Is there a piece we could take off and like move it where Diva is? Like
Roll me
roll it?
an investigation check. See if there's one that both like you and Arrow can utilize, and fit well.
That's not that great, but I think that might
Do you,
do.
and I'm not sure if my brain skipped for like a second. Did I say that Arrow would help you, or do you want Arrow to help you? I should ask.
Let him help me. I think he's smart. He's just not wise. Yeah, I needed the help. Hey, I know what I'm with. Me and Titan make this joke all the time that Phoenix is with a himbo.
Damn.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, I think you find one that is sizable where you would have to roll it. You just have to, obviously you have to be careful to not like crack it any further because you want that size.
Yeah.
And you could lean it against the spot that Diva currently is holding onto the one sizable stone.
I think I'm going to try and do that carefully.
Okay. Morris, are you assisting or is there something else you'd like to contribute?
I will happily assist.
Okay.
As least I could do.
Then I'll say that because this is going to take some significant strength.
Yeah.
And some flight of hand because you don't want to just toss the stone and it cracks and then all of a sudden there is nothing there to block the stream. You need to be careful. So I'm going to ask Morris, you're going to roll me an athletics check.
Can we give him advantage?
Yeah, I'll say that combined you were getting advantage. I have an itchy nose. Oh, I'm so sorry. This feels weird to do
allergies,
that.
dude.
I know. It's like dry.
That will be a unnatural 20.
Great.
I was wondering what you were doing with tape so loud, and now I know. So I was in the other
Tip
room.
cup, that's a lot.
I think I'm going to keep that. That's a staple now. Yes, Dirty 20. Morris, you jump down a splash and it goes up to your thigh as you start to roll the boulder, helping out both Arrow and Phoenix. Eventually, Diva, you see it coming and you're like, okay, I have to let go. Whew! Rock shoots out like a bullet, presses the stone against, and you just see the body and this section of the pillar like a spray around it. It is holding back some of it, but not all.
Okay.
I'm going to say that is another 3 minutes in, and now we're about 6 minutes in.
How we looking, Legati?
4 minutes remaining. You're doing a wonderful job.
Fuck. Is there something
There's
else
water
we
at
could
this
stick?
point?
Because you guys are on the lower sort of level. Legati is completely dry. Legati is down there, or up there,
no
so he's
problem
completely dry. For you guys, however, it's about up to your chest.
Oh.
How high is the ceiling of this room?
I would say about another 20, 30 feet up.
We're fine.
So, two things. One, we should probably get to higher ground. Two, to be on the safe side, we should probably find something to float.
Yeah. Oh my god, I need to float.
That's a great plan and everything. Very, very genius, very scientific, and very well researched.
just-
I am literally a freaking sink.
Can you at least maneuver up the stairs?
Worst case, we'll tie a rope around you, bro. That's what we gotta do.
Morris, you can
rope
walk.
left?
You are solid enough to walk on the stone. Just you're
shit, we
waddling.
don't have
Oh,
a rope
no,
left.
no,
I
it's
got
not-
the shot
it's-
line ring though. I could wrap that.
It's
I
not
was like,
about-
he can take off the armor.
He's still gonna
I
have
can
to
do a
keep it
lot
on
of
him.
stuff if I stop doing what I'm doing.
Nope, you keep
I
doing
have
what
spells
you're
that
doing.
would definitely help.
No,
but I
no.
cannot do that.
No, over there.
Wait, you want me to go over there?
No,
okay,
not
I'll
you.
Go over there.
Yeah, you can go. Go over there with the guy. Stay
Like,
dry.
Yes, let's start moving up the stairs, guys.
I'm
Out
gonna
of the water.
tap Arrow just for a hands a heal because that boy's only got 8 hit points.
Okay, I'm gonna mark it down somewhere. That how much do you heal him for?
Let's see.
So it's another key point.
Yeah, I know. But my boy likes to kill himself a lot. Unfortunately.
It's kind of not wrong.
Still
Random
sacrifice the two of
question.
you.
Yeah.
I'm great.
I mean-
I don't know what you're talking about.
It probably would not work. I
Hey,
have a
don't
small
knock till you try
bag
it.
filled with superheated dirt from the dragon
So do
skeleton.
I.
Uh-huh.
Does the dirt evaporate water like perpetually, or would it eventually lose its heat?
I don't think you've ever tried this out. You can get a small
I
amount and give it
haven't.
some experiment.
Can
Yeah,
I
it's
also
already
use my-
like a pretty small bag, but better than nothing. I'll can sprinkle it around me in a circle as the water starts coming up and see if that makes water evaporate.
I
Is
am
it hot
gonna
enough for that?
I'm gonna keep that in mind. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you my jar.
Well, I mean,
8
you
points.
can test it anywhere. I just can't leave this object currently.
You've made a salt circle around you, made of superheated dirt.
Yes.
8 points.
8 points. Oh, much better. Now that we're at the, let's see, I think we're at the 9-minute mark because 3 minutes have passed.
Yeah.
So 3 minutes have passed. We're at the 9-minute mark. We've got 1 more minute to go. What do you guys do now? Do you do anything at this point? Because you guys have moved a little bit. Oh, sorry, we're at 6 minutes. Are you guys searching for anything? You said you were searching for anything to float on.
What do those little glowy rocks do? Are they
Those are
glowy rocks?
it's collection of moss and like bioluminescent algae.
I'm gonna take some and put it like in my pack, just because if we need a light and we're in dark ass water.
That's smart. Okay.
Take some rocks, glowy rocks, and algae.
I want to find some dirt.
I have a whole jar.
I don't think I'm going to make you make a roll for that. I think there probably is dirt coming from the river that's currently seeping in here.
No, like dry dirt.
Oh, no.
That's it.
Semi-dry dirt?
Sure.
I'll set
Probably
the dirt
where
on
Legati
fire.
is.
Will it
There's
be
a
dry
little
then?
bit of maybe dried
Yeah, do you
leftover
have
dirt.
I'll take
fire
that.
spell?
If I see another monster or bad guy, I'm just gonna put dirt in his eye.
Oh, okay. Pocket sand.
Pocket sand. Pocket
Phoenix,
dirt.
can Phoenix make perpetual fire?
I think you can produce flame and
Yeah.
hold it there for a bit, but it's like
Yeah.
a small. It's like a lighter.
Yeah,
In
I'm
my
just wondering
hands.
if like we'd light a bunch of fires and around the edge of this upper platform, and anything to keep the water back slightly longer.
I can light
might
all the
be
moss
way
on
to go.
fire. I'm really quick. I can just go do
If
that.
the moss is probably too wet for that.
Yes, because that's exactly what we want in this very small cavern that's filling with water very quickly is carbon
Fire
dioxide or carbon monoxide. That's exactly what we want. Yes. Yes.
I'll be fine.
Sure.
I'm sure it's fine.
Sure, it's fine.
Okay. So we have Phoenix collecting a few things. Diva, what are you doing in this moment?
I went up the stairs, but I kind of just want to get a quick glance across because I'm higher ground. Is there anything actually floating in the water that might be useful?
I'm gonna make a roll. I'm gonna D20 roll for this. There is one thing that catches your eye. I'll say that it's kind of like bumping against this section of this platform. So kind of like near where you're standing, kind of catches your eye. Only because it's kind of like a deeper orange. It is waterlogged, but you recognize this to be some sort of explosive.
Oh.
All right, to the edge I go, and I dive.
And I'm not gonna make it's not a roll because it's like nothing's really besides like trying to stop the water. That's the biggest problem. Going into the water, getting out, that's not the biggest problem until it becomes one. Jumping in, grabbing it, it looks like a stick of dynamite. Black powder. And the only problem is that it is waterlogged. It can be dried, but not in this moment.
We'll save it for later. Probably find some use for it. So I'll go ahead and bag it and then swim back to the stairs to get back up.
Okay.
Can
We're
we
gonna-
see if this stupid cat belt does anything?
You need to attune to it.
All right.
So you're gonna take it from Ariel to attune to it?
I don't want to. I can't attune to any more things. You can have it.
I can identify, but I need. 10
You
minutes.
stay over there.
You want me to stop?
Not me, distracted.
Legati is not. When he's focused on a thing, he's not going to get accidentally distracted by it. Or-
3 minutes go by. We're at the 9-minute mark. Water starts to rise. At this point, if you are standing in the lower level, you would be engulfed.
Yep. Let's go. Grab the boy.
The water is like almost like soft waves on a dock. It is starting to float and sort of cross the sort of threshold and kind of take. It's almost about like maybe like you're stepping in a low-leveled water, bathroom or something along that lines. So that is what you experience on this level now. The circle around you, Legati, you could hear as kind of like it is popping. It is starting to burn the water around you. You're still sitting in dryness. You don't think it's going to keep it away, at least the water, if it gets any higher.
All right. keep my boots dry for another minute or so.
We only have 1 minute, so the water's not going to jump exponentially high, but it does get to a point where it goes high enough where it goes over the water and it's starting to burn. You're kind of getting like a nice warm bath, Legati, because your vicinity from the sand and the water that's starting to bubble. You're in a sauna. You're in a nice hot tub.
Actually pleasant.
Just as that minute ends, for everyone else, it's getting up to your ankles. And what do you change this metal into, Legati?
I changed it into like a light wood, a wood that would float, and it'll last for an hour or until concentration is ended.
The door in front of you, you see like this line of arcane go from the first step, stop. You see that the sand has now cooled, turned into hardened glass. Moves to the second one. The ash still kind of lingering on that pillar. Moves to the last one. And hits the bottom as it starts to detect the new formed wood from the metal shavings. And the door glows a soft light green. Eventually you hear numerous tumblers and other effects start to happen behind the scenes until finally, with a almost stressed stone upon stone, there is a soft crack as it only opens a certain amount. Like the warping in weather and water has stopped it from moving to a certain point. Opening it, some of the water starts to flow in. Not an alarming rate, but you get a sense that if this keeps up, it will become a problem.
All right, let's go inside.
Yep, quickly now.
Heading in quickly. Let's see here. You find a new chamber with irregular stone, like this sort of gray-black stone that's currently in piles. With a hint of silver sort of sheaming through. It looks like raw ore that's been piled in here. Small metal pokings out through the rock. It is piles and piles and piles. Initial glance, just by looking at it, you don't see that familiar coloration of almost tan, orange, copper. So you don't see that, but you can feel, Legati, that pool. It is in this room somewhere. You're kind of getting like if this was like a hot cold situation, you're hot.
Can you
Is there
describe
any
it
other
to
way?
me?
Yeah, any other way out of this room? I'm gonna ascertain real quick.
Yeah.
Or we're gonna have to go back the way we came.
There's more to this room. This is what you
Okay.
initially see. There's more to it. Additionally, at the other end of the room, so think of like a rectangular room. At the other end of the room, you could see what looks to be, you could hear the sound of a separate, like flowing waterfront. It looks like tubing coming from the ceiling, curving down, and there is an opening, and then it continues into the southern wall. Best way I could describe it, the way that I did, think a water park tunnel. Like those slides. It is about 15 feet wide, and there is a bit of a quicken flow ejecting out. So yeah, the ore is here. You do see that there is like a water tunnel that is escaping somewhere in terms of the flow of water. If you'd like to try to find the ore or anything else, you can go ahead and roll an investigation check or survival.
Can we help?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna use shape water and freeze the opening behind us. Two
Very
5-foot cubes to stop more water from flowing in here for at least a bit. If it gets over the 10-foot ice cubes, then I think we're in big trouble. But then, yeah, after I do that, I will explain what I think I'm looking for and say it's somewhere in this room. I can sense it. We just need to find it as quickly as possible.
Okay. So this is the game I like to play with everyone. Is that you all need to hit a DC. So someone here has to hit a DC 25 to find it. Because of the water, sort of the frozen wall you made, you're going to have multiple rounds to try this, and everyone's going to have a shot. Arrow can give one person advantage.
I have a +6 to survival, but my investigation is for shit.
Okay.
My investigation's +6, so either or depends on what we want to do.
Yeah, my investigation is +7.
My investigation is neutral. +0.
What about your survival, sir?
My survival is a +1.
So I'm going to ask for everyone here to go ahead and roll me a survival or investigation check. It sounds, I'm assuming that the advantage is going to Legati.
Yeah.
Yeah. What dice do I want?
Oh, shit. That was a nat 20, guys.
Here I thought a DC 25 was impossible.
Hold on.
Got one over. 26.
Yeah.
It's 22.
I think I only got a 20. I got a 24.
Oh no.
I got a 23 for survival.
Okay.
I think Diva's our winner here. You
Morris.
smell it out?
I rolled an 18.
18. I wouldn't count that against. I think that feels right, Diva? Is it more like the metal that is perforating in this place? That blood, the blood hunter sense inside you, that sort of bestial form of like tracking, starts to
I was
click
gonna say
in.
the tracking makes sense, especially like what's the word I'm looking for? What kind of innate power is it, Legati?
It is the power of change and everything, right? It's
Mhm.
it's transmutation attuned.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I say the hunter element in me is just like something just drawing me towards it.
Everyone sees, Diva kind of go into the stance of like takes deep breaths through the water, the sort of still water, the moss that's surrounding, and sort of this heavy rock that is in this space, and sort of the shavings of metal that surround you. You kind of take a moment, smell the air, and something clicks within Diva, and you start to see the horns on her head become a lighter shade. And it almost snaps and bends for a brief moment as something within your blood starts to trigger, and you can smell the weave. You can smell magic. All these things have a slight sense of something magical, but you are looking for something specific. You are tracking it.
I will say, I'm not going to actually transform, but how I turn very animalistic, and I'm literally like on all fours, crawling around for this sensation.
You find the pile, and not only that, you, for a brief moment, just stare at it as water starts to pile a bit higher and higher behind the ice wall. You just see a scene of Diva slamming her hand into stone, feeling around, and you feel something, and you're like, "That's it." Pull it away. There's like soft blood trickling down your knuckles, but you're holding on to this kind of quaint, about palm-size coppered ore surrounded by stone. As for everyone else, I'm not going to negate the amazing rolls that everyone had here. You see her do that, and you're like, okay, shift attention. You have about maybe a minute until the amount of water and pressure that is behind the wall is either going to slip over or crack.
There's a water slide down.
There is water slide down, but I'll say with your amazing rolls, you see behind some of these pillars are several what's called great shields, which are about 5 feet tall, and they have several dents, and there is a soft hint of black powder. It looks like this was sort of like a mining structure as well, in addition to sort of being a worship space for Soren. And these shields were used to block blasts whenever they're doing sort of heavy mining. And so it's about this 5 foot long shield. And there's about a pile of them.
Well, we can put them up there, and maybe I could melt them together as a block.
Or are we supposed to ride these down the water slide?
We could also do that. I was kind of going to vote water slide, but I don't know where it goes.
I'm going to end my concentration on the transmutation and see if the door shuts. Because it'll turn back to metal.
Door does not shut immediately.
Right. Okay. That would be a little too easy, right?
It like goes an inch. That's it.
Moore's page is not here
Morse?
with all of our investigation rolls.
What did Morse get?
I got an 18.
18. Oh, you had an 18. Then yeah, you crossed the DC. I think what you see affixed to a back end, sort of like you pick up one of the shields, and there's like padding, and it is sort of stuffed with numerous either like fabric or something, and you see that there is a small sliver of paper sticking out of one of the shields. As you pull it out, it is covered in a bit of like black soot, so you have to sort of dust it off, and you immediately sort of feel a connection with it.
With the shield?
No, with the paper.
Oh. But do I feel a
The
connection
shield.
with the shield?
Nobody's going to tell you not to.
You tell me.
You tell me. I'm
I
holding
thought you
it in my
had one,
hand.
no?
I mean, you're holding it in your hands. It is a 5-foot shield that requires both hands to utilize. It's definitely not used for like. It's not used for standard battle. It's probably used for like warfare, or at least in this term, for blocking from dangerous explosives.
What's the condition? What condition is it in?
It's got dents. It's got dents and scrapes. It looks like it's seen some wear and tear.
So what you're saying is it's dependable.
Probably.
What does it look like it's made out of?
It looks like it's made of like a kind of like standard steel, I would say.
Well, what about its heft? Like, is it heavy? Like, is it?
It
like,
is pretty. It's pretty heavy.
Is it something that I could sling on my back?
No, I think if you do sling it on your back, the fact that you're also carrying a great hammer, you would be packing it. You'd be a full pack mule, just dragging it along.
Well, I mean, they treat me like a pack mule anyway, so might as well. Are there any sort of like any insignia on the shield? Any cool like symbols or something I might recognize from a cursory glance?
There's a familiar insignia on the sort of the front of the shield that is the two hands reaching up with sort of this strange onyx stone that is in the middle that you saw that was in the statues found in the Shaded Village, signifying the stone singers.
Wait, weren't those the people we were going against? Weren't those the people on our shit list, or am I thinking about somebody else?
You're thinking about somebody else.
The Potter's Guild.
The Potter's Guild, right.
Yeah.
So then these guys might actually be cool. Maybe this might be worth something.
I thought stone singers are no longer a thing. That was like old history.
History. You could toss the shield in the tube if we're going that way. Although if it creates a blockage, that is a major problem for us.
Yep.
I think that's our only way out. Maybe bring the shield down after you. All right, there's no other way out, right? We got to go in this. I mean, put the page somewhere dry. Who wants to go first down the tube?
I'll do it with the shield.
No.
So you put like both hands in the shield and you like slide down like a bobsled?
Oh, is he sitting on the
No,
shield?
okay. How big is the opening?
About 15 feet wide.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, plenty.
I could use it like a raft. Oh, hell yeah. Oh yeah, I'm bringing it with me. Hell
Then
yeah.
let's all do that.
No, it's only big enough for me.
Well, there's other shields, damn you.
If your ass is on the shield more, Phoenix is just gonna push you again.
You are not
She takes-
president of all shields.
Well, guess what? Push me all you want. I got a shield.
We see
Bye.
Morris, do you sit down or do you like how do you set yourself? Do you get like low to the shield or do you sit up?
Okay, can you? Okay, so let's pretend like
Snowboarding.
Yeah, let's pretend like this is like this is a shield, right? Like this thing right here.
Yeah.
So it's meant to be held like this, right?
Yeah, it's meant to be held
Or-
like this. Yeah.
Or are the handlebars like this?
It's meant to be
Like-
held like that. Like your both forearms go through this hoop, like almost like you're putting on a backpack backwards, and it will fix to like your forearms. So that way you can maneuver ways, like if you were like blocking from explosives or it was done for war.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna put the shield close to the opening,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna try to ride it down like a raft.
Okay.
Are you going head first or
Are
feet
you going
first?
head? Yeah, you're going head first or you're sitting. All
I mean, who are we sitting? Come on, man.
right, then
I
you
don't
sit
know.
down.
What do you
I
take
don't
me
know what this
for?
boy.
You kind of
What
scoot
do you take me for?
water, and then finally you feel momentum start to take. For everyone else, you just see Morse go scoot, scoot, scoot,
I give him a push.
and then he's gone.
You know, if we
don't
do this
hear,
a
like-
third time and 3 for 3.
We don't hear clanging or screaming or anything, right?
Yeah,
I don't
that's what
know.
I'm
Mars, are
waiting
you
for.
screaming?
I'm waiting for a sound.
You hear the Doppler effect of Morris.
I think he got noise gated, but we should probably try to go anyway. Yeah, definitely
Can like
seems
2
to not
people
be
fit
coming
on
through.
one?
Can you, no.
Oh, no? They're too
No,
small?
It is
Okay.
only 5 feet, and I think it's one of
I
those
was
you're
just
like,
gonna sit and go, but all right.
I think Arrow would follow suit right after Phoenix. And now we just have Legati and Diva.
Yeah, I'm dragging one. It's hard for me to lift, but I'm gonna
Oh my
drag one
god,
along the
Legati,
ground.
just say you need help.
Bring it over. Oh no, I can handle this. And
I will assist Legati taking his over, and then I'll go back and get my own.
okay, I don't want to be last. Yeah, I'll be second.
Alright, I'll go.
Okay.
Wee.
The whole point was to figure out who's going last. As Diva, you grab your shield, sit it down, and you hear
Ah, shit.
something snaps, and a gout of water pushes you forward. You're like, oh shit, I'm going way faster than they were.
Hopefully we got up.
You start to get pushed through tunnels, and it is completely dark, except for the only person who could probably see in a complete darkness setting is probably Phoenix, because you brought the moss that is currently
and I
glowing.
have fire hair.
Well, the hair doesn't give a glow.
Yeah, we said we
we've
didn't want to do
established that. Then it was Morris. Morris, you. I think everyone experiences this. Diva just a little bit more violently. Is that you start to feel sort of like that, like a roller coaster. Your stomach goes up into your chest, and you're like, till finally you hit something ground, like something that starts to slope. You feel your body start to turn a little bit to the right. It cuts left hard.
Can we attempt to catch?
What are you attempting to do?
I was gonna say, well, I'll catch her. Why not catch the shield?
You're catching who?
If she's like going too fast and she's gonna hit a wall, I'm like, are we allowed to catch or no?
Well,
You're gonna get
let's see.
crushed.
Yeah.
I don't want to get crushed.
Has anyone ever seen Adventure Park or Adventureland? The what is it?
Hold a
the
bedroll out on one.
the amount of danger and deaths has happened in that thing, because this is very much Adventureland.
Yeah.
Are you talking about like, the action park with like the tidal
Action
wave? And
park.
it's just like all the I know exactly
Action
what you're
park.
talking about.
Yep.
No safety.
Actually, I'm built for this. Let's go.
It's a moment where you almost feel like yourself spinning in a circle until something drops, almost like a funnel. Just you feel a full 90-degree drop, and I'm gonna need everyone here to roll me a con save just to survive this.
Oh, shit.
Diva, however, you're gonna do so with disadvantage.
Lovely. Why do you hate me, Mike?
Save. Okay.
The wizard could have gone last.
His con would have not been good. No offense, Legati.
Yeah.
I think
That's funny, I rolled the same
Legati's
thing
actually pretty
twice.
con heavy.
Yeah, he should be. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
This gonna be a 13.
13.
18 for me.
18.
I got an 11.
11.
Oh, shit.
So
Get.
13, 11, and then Arrow got a 7.
Fuck. What's wrong with you guys?
Hold on, does he have Indomitable yet?
I
Check.
thought he did.
No, I think
thought
it's a
he
level
did.
9 thing.
No?
Yeah, it's a level 9 thing.
Can he use the step thing, whatever the step is, for him to like bamf to another place that he has? Or is that gonna electrocute us?
Oh, I think the problem with that spell is you need to go to a place that you can see. And if he does bamp someplace, his shield's not going with him.
Yeah.
So everyone here who got a 14 and higher, you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you kind of get rocked. You're kind of getting like smashed from side to side. For everyone else, you're kind of getting your bones scraped. You're kind of getting like something hits you in the head, and you take 8 points.
I'm glad I healed him. That would have knocked him out.
He just drowns in the most horrible way.
Oh, no.
Worth it.
-8.
You start to see, or at least not see, but you could hear it, or at least you could judge by the way that your body is moving quickly. Tactile feel. The tunnel's getting smaller and smaller to a point where it's almost just 5 feet, and you're like You are just a bullet. You're just
I hate
holding
this.
tight. Morse, you're the leading the pack, so you're like, oh, this is getting real tight. Something's like sliding. You can almost hear the water like, oh. It's getting real tense. And then, let's see here. One by one, due to the pressure in the water that's currently building behind you, Morse, you get shot out of a water tunnel from the bottom, like beyond the like behind, I should say, the waterfall. You get shot at an angle as you, and you're about 70 feet in the air. Water is right below you. Oh, and you brace yourself for impact on the water. I'm gonna need a dex save from everyone here.
So you said I'm 70 feet above water?
Right now, you are quickly, you go,
And now
and
you
you're quickly
slow
arching down.
fall?
And okay, so is there like a lake under me, or
the
like...
river is right below you.
Okay, can I expend my final channel divinity to use my final Misty Step to teleport my ass closer to the water so it hurts less?
Sure.
I'll do that.
So now you start to, we'll go one by one. So we're gonna do more. You fly. You're like, oh, momentum still carries. I'm gonna do this quickly so I get the least momentum. You warp down 30 feet, I assume, to get as close as you can. So now you're going fast, but at a sort of more, sort of not steep, like a sort of a less angled sort of direction. So when you do hit the water, you're like a stone that starts to skip. You still need to roll me that dex save, but I will say I'm going to reduce the amount of damage you take.
I hope you reduce it enough. Otherwise, I'm about to take into the dirt now.
I don't like it.
No, it's gonna be bad.
What'd you get?
That's gonna be a 4.
4. So instead of 5 points of damage, which would have been the Fool, you're going to take half of that. 5 is
Thank God,
2.
that's
So you
all
take
I had.
you take 2 points of damage.
That's all I had.
Are you unconscious again?
No. I'm saying
No,
that
he
you're
had
more
more.
full damage.
Yeah.
That's all I
Oh,
had.
the good thing you used your channel divinity. You just start to skip along the water until eventually, like, the waves and sort of the rapids just take you. Who is after Morse?
Me. And me and Arrow. But I think Arrow can do Featherfall, right?
Only on himself.
That's fine. Let him do Featherfall on himself.
Okay, then he's going to use the Squall to Featherfalls. He holds on to. He's like, oh. No roll for him then.
I'm going to do Slowfall.
Slow fall. So you're letting go. Are you letting go of the shield?
Yeah.
Okay. Drop. And I think you, because of the trajectory, the fact that you two are both falling slowly, he is still holding on to the shield. I think you can land on his shield, and now you're you're like on his back. You're
Oh,
like,
look, we're doing this again. Fun.
and now you have like a little raft that you're kind of floating down
I
the
still
river
gotta
with.
make the deck save though, right?
No, not because of
Oh,
slow fall. You're fine.
Okay.
Now we're gonna have Legati.
I forget why, but I have 1 point of inspiration from doing something stupid or cool.
Probably
at
made me
some point.
smile or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think you
gonna
did an
cash
ad
that
read or
in.
something.
Oh, you did an ad
Yeah,
read
I'm gonna-
probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna cash that in because I have 0 adjustment to a dex saving throw.
Then you have advantage.
So, let's see what happens. I rolled 14 twice. So.
14. 14 is always the DC, so you're gonna take 2 points of damage as you you see your party mates start to skip and float, and you're like, I'm just gonna get small. I think it's time to just get real small today. And we see Legati after 70 feet fall. You're like, it rocks you a
Holding on
little
to my
bit. Yeah, hold on to the hat. And
Maybe
then
mage
finally,
hand to hold on to my hat.
Diva, fly out. What are you doing? Are you doing anything to mitigate this?
I have nothing to mitigate this. I'm just gonna take it full force. So that was gonna be a 16 on the dex.
16. Okay. Instead of 8, you take 4 points of damage as you land as well. there's a little bit of a chattering of the teeth as you're like, okay, good. I think because of the fact that you were at the back of the crew and you took most of sort of the pressurized, you've made it up to Morse. You've skipped, or everyone else looks up and you see Diva lands right next to Morse. Morse, you can put like a hand on the shield. You're just like, something's happened. And then all of you guys hear a crack that immediately causes your body to stiffen. All 5 of you look back, and you watch as the waterfall that was above, that was like, what did I say? It was like 300 feet up.
Yeah.
Because of the crumbling of the temple that's inside of it, the waterfall starts to crumble and crack.
Oh, we're gonna go river
starts to
rafting.
fall. You see a violent cascade of water that just...
I'm just hanging on to this dude.
Wow.
Everyone's holding onto a shield as you full on gets pushed off quickly. There's a certain point where you could see the waterbed start getting lower and lower and lower, and you can't see it anymore, and it's just deep, but you're getting pushed with several rocks and stones that fly through. The temple inside of that side of the waterfall is gone. It gets imploded, where now the waterfall is completely changed, and you're getting the full front of that push.
What was that they told us? Don't change our surroundings. We see nothing. We did nothing.
I never agreed to that anyways.
This experience of heavy water flow and having to block, using the shield in front of you to block some of the stones that are kind of protruding through the water. You're like, king, you hit it, you kind of spin for a brief moment, you kind of get close to another thing. Morse, you have to like shift your weight onto Diva's, like you can't get on it, but you can at least shift yourself so that way you don't get crushed in between you and a stone that's protruding out of the riverbed. This goes on for an excruciating 3 minutes.
Oh God.
Until afterwards, the riverbed around you, or at least the river edge, starts to lift, gets higher. The water you're going on is now kind of a more solid stream. It's not violent, and the riverbed grows into more of a gorge, until eventually you feel like you don't have to worry about violent water for a while.
Can I look at the top where the waterfall was and see what it looks like now?
I will say your last vision as the water was taking you away from the way it looked, so it was 300 feet. And the way we described it, it was at an angle, right? It was like at a point, and then it dropped down. This thing has cracked, and now it's more like this. So everything that's been in here just flows out at an alarming rate because it's a ramp instead of a standard waterfall.
Huh. I see this as I'm being pushed away by the water.
Yeah.
Morse has a thought. Huh. Maybe Legati was right. Maybe this all isn't everything.
Believer. It is a
thought is we don't have any rope anymore.
Yeah, that's what my thought was, dude. I wrote a note that says need new rope.
Oh yeah, the rope that's angling
for a while.
Fucking shit.
Well, we can get a new one. Maybe we'll find one.
Yeah, find it. We'll get new rope.
I will say it takes a moment for you guys to kind of reconvene. There we have 1, 2. I think we have 3 shields.
Yeah, I'm on arrows.
Still available.
I was like, fuck.
Those start to come. I think you guys like find a way to like tie them together at least with whatever you may have, leather straps and whatnot. And you guys are scrunched together on a small makeshift raft that is just made of metal shields, just slowly floating down the river.
Hey, look,
It's not
guys,
on my bingo card.
It's all right. Look, we have a raft. Now we just gotta go find some stone, find some iron, make ourselves a little base, and then we have to go back into the caverns and mine some more. It'll be fine. We're gonna put Diva on crop duty so you can start growing us some vegetables and some food. All right, and of course our resident wizard Legati, he's gonna be our enchanter, so he's gonna enchant all our tools. It's gonna be great.
So did Morse hit his head on this?
I think so. I think he got hit in the head on the way down.
Yeah.
It's inertia.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. It's fine. As long as Diva can get us the seeds to plant the crops, and then the Gotti can enchant our tools, we'll have diamonds in no time.
What part of me looks like I have a green thumb?
I do.
Okay, fine. We'll
She
adjust
can
the
find the
tasks
seeds,
differently.
but why are we
All right.
entertaining this again?
Okay. All
We
right.
have nothing better to do on these rafts.
Our wonderful Phoenix is gonna find us the seeds, and she's gonna get all that planted. And Diva,
Listen, I'm pretty sure we're all pretty
I
apt
don't
at
even know.
hunting anyway.
yeah, Diva will hunt. Hunt some food for us. Hunt some chickens. Just be careful for the chicken chop.
Yeah, I think the first thing I should slaughter would probably be a big giant thing called a Moors.
Ooh, sounds tough.
It is quiet as you float down the riverbed. It is. I think something crosses each of your minds as you're kind of having like this, like, what are we going to talk about today? Which is like literally, it's like whatever that was just an excruciating experience. Not cool. But something does cross each of your minds is that you don't hear the sounds of buzzing of large insects. There is no singing of and croaking of frogs. And you're at least out of that woods of having to deal with whatever territory that was dealing with.
You like how we decided not to go down the rapids and we still had to go down the rapids?
Inevitable.
It's
rapids.
like, you know, the world just said we had no choice.
It is the fastest, I think.
I, for one, am happy for that ride. That ride was fun. Can I do it again? Where's the line?
Eventually, the gorge, you can see sort of the, hours are passing, and
Maybe
you
you
can see
should
that
put your book in your page in your book.
Oh, I have my page right here.
You don't want what happened the last time to happen, so I don't know, put it away.
But it was away.
No, I mean, like, what happens if you add it to your book? Does it just magically put itself together, or you have to sew it in there? What do you...
Huh. Yeah, that's a good point. Hold, please. Grab my book. Find it. Give it a quick dusting, just get all the water and stuff off of it. Just open it up. Just make sure there's no water damage anywhere. No, we're looking good. Okay. Like, unfurl the paper. And I put it on I open the book, I put the page in there. I just put it there.
is almost like a vacuum just gets affixed to where the missing page was.
That's convenient.
Whoa. Cool.
And for a
Did it do
brief
this before?
moment, there is something. It's never done this before. Or no, it has done this before. Sorry, I was about to explain something further, but no, it has done this where standard piece of papers can almost infuse in with this magical book.
So, standard paper.
It's standard paper until it's a part of the book.
Huh. Interesting. Does anybody here have a book?
I point at
Moore
Legati.
says that to you. He looks to like you, Phoenix.
I have a book, actually.
And for a brief moment, Morse almost looks translucent.
I try and touch his head. Sorry, consent. But
Do I see this or am I looking at like Legati because I'm talking to him while
Yeah,
he's doing?
you look at Legati and you're like, "What's does anyone else have a book?" And then
Yeah, you have a book.
I won't touch your head. I'll just tap your shoulder.
tap your shoulder. He feels like paper, and then shifts back.
The fuck was that, Morse?
What was what?
You turned translucent for a second, and I touched your shoulder, and you felt like your book, like paper. Yes.
What?
Yeah. I didn't want to touch your forehead because I thought that would freak you out.
Legati, do you know medicine? Is she okay?
We all seen it, right?
Maybe we should
Or just
get her
me?
checked
People who
out.
were staring at Moore saw it.
Yeah, I agree. You looked strange for a moment.
You did
Look,
kind of change some colors there.
Whoa. Look, I know I'm not the prettiest damsel, but come on. Not
It
that
only
bad.
happened when you added the page in the book. You were fine before. Maybe
So
you
I'm
could.
not fine now?
Not that kid.
I mean,
Listen, clearly
You're
I have
fine.
a type. So here, take a book. Take a book. I think I have actually a couple books. Shit. I forget
Yes,
what it
donate
was.
them for science.
I'm not going to give you the lockpicking one because that one Legati gave me. But can I take one out of like my sketchbook that's just a thick piece of paper?
Yeah.
And give it to Morris and see what happens?
Morris, you open up the book and trying to find like any kind of, because there are missing pages. So there are specific sections of the book where there is like a cut. Grabbing sort of the sheet that you have that given to you by Phoenix. Two things occur to you as you open the book. First, you try to affix the page to the book, and it does not, much like the one that you just gave it to, it doesn't like vacuum to it. Two things you do beyond that, I think you recognize. One is there only seems to be 2 more missing pages. That's the first thing you recognize. You're like, oh, this thing's almost complete. And again, with the text now showcasing it mentions you as the forgotten hero of this land and how you fought a beast. And this was something that you... Yes. The forgotten hero...
I'm looking at you, wolf woman!
Was an unnamed being, and now after sort of your attunement with it and your kind of your oath to it, it has adopted you as the lost hero.
See? I'm better! I'm better! I am better.
And then you see a
woman.
rough illustration of Morse in the book. Kind of like head to toe. Like a full body illustration.
You know who I don't see in this book? You!
If it's a book for you, why would Diva be in it? Like, I don't
No, it's not a book for me. It's a book of me. Of me!
I think Phoenix.
I'm better!
He hit
that's
his
what
head.
you tell yourself. Okay.
The gorge starts to lower to a point where it is now flushed with the rest of the forest. And I would say because of your uncanny mind, Legati, I think you recognize that you guys have made it to the very south of Jorgenkill. You're at the point, and I'm going to move your characters for a brief moment. And this yellow dot, I will say, represents you guys. You're like right here, just before the separate rapids cut in this fork. There is a space where you can like drag yourselves onto the actual land, so you don't have to keep on being on water.
We should probably do that, right?
Yeah.
Look, we found a good, decent area to start our home base on. Love it.
I'm good with not staying here. I don't have to go home, but I don't want to stay here.
Yeah.
I mean, where exactly are we going? So, because I'm like, if we're going across the land, do we really just want to stay here and just not keep going?
I think our
time of
characters
day is
know.
it?
I think the players might have
You
forgot.
guys left it like in the morning, so I would say if it's like 3 p.m., maybe 4.
PM, yeah.
Should make a pit
do we-
stop, maybe.
Yeah. Do we know of any way, like, if we were to follow these rapids follow the river till the end? Do we know of any way out? Is there any information about what would happen if we did that?
I'll say because of your history in exploring, especially just in the kingdom and sort of surrounding the Soul Grit Mountains, I'll say go ahead and make me a history check with advantage.
Okay.
This will represent maybe some discoveries you uncovered during your illegal treks within Jorgenkill, or
Extra legal, please.
sure, yeah,
21.
21. I think this is less of you, probably your excursions this down south. This is you hearing rumors. You recognize that the western cut of the separate rapids does go further sort of southwest, and it doesn't pool here. There's actually just talks about an underground sort of cave that the water pools and goes south. It's a bit dangerous, but people have tried it. And there are rumors that there is like a collection of ships, or like not ships, I would say. I can't think of the small little like boats people would take when they go like rapid.
River raft? Oh,
rafting.
the
Like kayaks.
yeah, been on one.
Yeah.
Real
So
fun.
there's a rumor of a kayak bridge that exists in this area. There, you would also know with the 21 that the southeastern split that kind of calms down, but there is not a lot of talk because it's getting too close to the land of beast and voices, so it's not very discovered. So this is unknown.
Then yeah, if we pull over and get on dry land for a bit while we can plan out, I think I'll communicate what I know about that. Either way is potentially a gamble. I think east is more directly, the eastern fork is more directly in the direction we want to go.
Yeah.
But you know, if we find it's a complete dead end or something, we'll have to improvise.
Starting to think that's what we do best.
Can I take 10 minutes while we're chilling out, probably catching our breath, to identify that cat built?
Oh,
Yes, absolutely.
Najero.
Let me pull it up here.
It's like it turns into a boat, and you could have just avoided that whole situation. It's
Yeah,
okay.
Oh man, that'd be
Airship.
really, really funny if I did that. Oh, where is it? All right, I know where it is. I know where I can find it. But yeah, what is everyone else doing during this sort of moment of rest?
Drying off with fire.
I mean, is this going to be technically our short rest then?
If you want to take an hour, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What time of day is it?
It's about 3-4 p.m.
Okay, perfect. We're like a foresty area, right?
You are, yes.
Yeah, perfect. I'm gonna see if I can go grab some loose branches or whatever, and see if we can make a small little campfire just to warm ourselves up and dry off.
Might want to roll dice for the boy, Mike, since he's got like
Oh yeah, he'll definitely be rolling some
no
hit die.
hit points.
I'm gonna say retroactively he's gonna be able to do that. So here I found what it is. This item is called the Schrodinger's belt.
Huh.
It is a cursed item.
Look, Daddy.
You learn
I didn't make it.
You learn the properties of both what it does and what the curse affliction would be. So
Yeah.
as a bonus action, so this has to be attunable. As a bonus action, you can utilize a bonus action to activate the belt, in which a small ethereal cat will stay on or next to you for the next hour. It cannot leave your side. The ethereal cat has its own reaction. It has 3 uses of its own reaction, in which it could be used to cancel any advantage or disadvantage to any creature it could see within 30 feet of it. So it could use this ability 3 times. After the 3 uses, it is then pulled back into the belt, and it can only be reactivated after a nat 1 or nat 20 is rolled.
Mm-hmm. And the curse is just that it can't be unattuned, or
it cannot be attuned unless there is obviously a remove curse affliction or greater. I think there's other spells that would affect that. The curse on it is that each nat 1 you roll, you lose a hit die that cannot be recovered. If you roll a nat 20, you recover a hit die that has been lost.
Forever, or just like you spent one at a short rest?
You cannot recover it. Even if you do a long rest, you cannot recover that lost hit die. The only way to recover it is to roll a nat 20.
Fuck.
You need your hit dice, dude.
Don't do it.
Okay, but see, guys, I have the cursed luck stone, which gives me advantage and then 2 disadvantages. So I could use the cat to cancel out those 2 disadvantages, right?
He's
The
not
curses
wrong.
will cancel each other out.
He's not wrong.
But it would be extremely bad for me to lose hit die.
Well, then there's just a
I will
simple
admit.
solution to that. It's a simple solution. Don't
Don't attune to it.
get hit.
I'm pretty good at that most of the time.
See?
I mean, it's not to say that like it's basically every time you roll nat 1, you lose that hit die. And there's a thing here is that if you lose all your hit die and you get that affliction of losing another hit die, you die.
Yeah. I would deal with it before it got to that point. I would stop making rolls or whatever.
Sure.
Until before
And
it
you're a
got to
wizard. I think again, I'm not helping you. You do whatever you want.
Yeah, I mean, I want to hold on to the belt, definitely,
isn't
unless
technically
anybody
Arrow's
else
belt?
is tempted by it.
Well, he got it for Legati.
Oh,
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
We'll say that for now. Legati's holding the belt unless Arrow says otherwise.
Yeah.
You know,
Can
you
you,
know what you need, Legati?
yeah.
You need the lucky feat. That way you never roll in that one again.
Not a bad idea.
that's actually not a bad idea.
If you can give me that description of that.
Yes, I will.
Dude,
I'll
I
throw
wrote it so
in.
fast. I was like, wait.
And the funny thing is, it can only be reactivated after the three uses if a nat 20 or nat 1 is used.
How does the nat 1 and nat 20 work when you're rolling with advantage or disadvantage? Does it only count the one you're counting, or is it any one that is rolled?
It is, so if you do, for advantage and disadvantage, you always take the lower of the die for
Right.
disadvantage, and you always take the higher of the die of advantage. So if you, let's say you roll a disadvantage and one of those is nat 20, that's not the die you take. You take the lower.
So
of
it
the
only counts. But yeah, I was more worried about rolling nat 1s while I have advantage and those still
Oh no,
chipping away at my hit die.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay. All right.
See? Lucky feat.
I will.
You'd be unstoppable.
I will give it some thought. Perhaps when we are somewhere more secure.
And think about it. What better personification of the Salal than to be able to effectively make someone who wants to change not change because it's not their time yet? Glorious.
I appreciate your insight. Great
saying, man.
forgotten hero. Do you have a preference as to which way we should go? You seem destined to have come through this place, so maybe your particular insight will be useful here. The southwest, where there's more tales of perhaps an underground cave of some sort, something like that, or east, which is more the direction we want to go, but as far as we know, uncharted and possibly a dead end.
You know, I have a feeling that in a previous life, I was a legendary hero of old, and I've been reincarnated in this form as I stand before you. I don't know where I need to go, but you know what is that there is this book here that is chronicling my exploits and my legend. So maybe I will consult that. And I pull up the book and I start going through it to see if the book can give me any like clues as to what direction I should go.
Roll me an insight check.
Oh my god, I'm so good with that. Oh yeah.
I don't know if he's being cocky or if he's being sarcastic.
I am being actual.
Oh,
I
okay.
am expert. Wait, you said perception, right?
No, insight.
Insight.
Perception, right?
Insight.
Not perception.
You're probably still pretty good at insight.
Probably.
Pretty good, yeah. That is going to be that is going to be a 14.
14.
Oh wait. Sorry, no. Sorry, proficient. That'll be a 17. Sorry.
17. I don't think you get a direction, but there's something that feels interesting from the book as you stare at it. You kind of stop at the illustration of yourself. This illustration of you, it's not finished. And something feels... A curiosity crosses your mind about what if you had a pencil?
Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. I'm starting to channel the power of my previous self. Who has a pencil? Does anybody have a pencil?
I have a bottle
Snatch the
of
pencil.
pen. And,
Or pen.
like-
or a pen.
like-
A writing utensil would be fine. Yeah.
I was like, I have a journal, so it's like
a furious madman grabs the pen out of her hands and just starts going. Like at this point, my brain isn't even telling my arm what to do. My arm is just acting on its own, and it's just doing what it does, and I literally have no mental control. I try to trace its lines to see if there's perhaps a general cardinal direction it might point me to. Like, oh, maybe this particular angle is very sharp and piercing towards the east, which is the way I'm supposed to be going, because that
So,
is where I will find.
On the illustration of your person, you're drawing location?
No, I am not controlling what I'm drawing. My arm is doing it. I'm just going with whatever my arm is doing.
Okay. You get a sense that's not the insight that you got from this. It's not like the book is controlling you to
No,
innate
no,
what
I know.
question you had.
In my mind is what I'm.
In your mind. I couldn't tell you what you draw then. I can't narrate what we don't know.
I'm trying to. Okay, so to say it in a different way, I'm trying to draw the illustration of me. I'm trying to finish it on my own. But I'm being very meticulous in certain aspects of me, and to see which of those like aspects stands out more. For instance, like, okay, what part of me in the drawing is?
It is a full it's a full from head to toe drawing illustration of you.
Okay, that entire art is there already.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna trace over it.
Do you want to draw like a compass in your hand with like a direction?
You know what? Yes, because what sort of adventure travels without a compass?
Okay. You draw a crude looking compass in your hand, and everyone sees from elbow up, or elbow down to his hand starts to become paper thin. Like it's almost like origami starts to form. And in his palm, out almost refolding is a paper compass.
You're doing the thing again, Mors.
And Morse,
Wait,
now you recognize it as you look at your hand.
Yeah.
Don't bother me right now. Genius is at work.
Yo,
Look at your
genius,
hand,
look at your
genius.
hand.
All right, and then I look at my hand.
Paper thin. And you could see like it moves like with, you could feel like almost the wind almost take it for a bit. And you're like, it feels light. It feels very light. And the compass is affixed to your hand.
Huh. Truly, the gods have blessed me this day. I look at the compass with sharp intent. Like I'm studying this. I'm trying to see of all the points in the compass, which one stands out more than the others. Like, oh, this is a north, south, east, west. Oh, look at east. It's actually colored slightly darker, like 5% darker than the rest of them. That's where I'm supposed to go.
Yeah, when you drew the compass, you drew it in a way where it was like pointing away from you. And so when you look at it, it's pointing east. Hey guys, now it's pointing west. Well, what's going on? Now it's pointing north. And the compass needle is not moving.
That's where we're supposed to go, guys. I did it.
Well done.
Bugatti.
Yes! I've done it! I figured out where we're supposed to go.
Mhm.
Is his hand staying paper?
So far.
Maybe put the pencil down. See what happens.
Put the
I just
pencil away.
dropped the pencil. I don't even give it back to her. I just dropped
Thanks.
Your hand's still paper.
I'm sorry.
And it's you
What
can
if I
move the
just
fingers.
take the book from
I'll
him?
pick up the pencil.
If you take the book from him, compass goes away, hand becomes flesh.
No, give that back! And I snatched the book back.
It doesn't.
Woman, what are you
return-
doing?
It does not return upon your approach. Goes back to paper. It's still flesh.
No! That was where we were supposed to go! Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Because being next to water, you paper did not sound like a good idea.
It had where we were supposed to go!
You gave us 4 directions for a 4-direction compass. Where are we going?
I don't know because clearly the compass isn't here anymore! Oh, and I just frustratedly walk out into the forest and start seeing if I can get any branches so we can fire or something.
I'll say this is within the hour time that's happening here for a short rest. I think we'll have Arrow being sort of more of the sailored individual, sort of seeing the water. I think he kind of takes a moment to look beyond both. Well, if going west leads to an underground cavern, but there's a kayak bridge, then we could probably walk across that way if we're still heading south. If we go east, the water looks calmer, but that means a lot more, animals would probably be more interested in drinking water from something that's a little bit more calm than a heavy stream. So we got 2 choices, whether we want to gamble and go across a assumed bridge, or we want to maybe go cross the way where there might be some beasts.
I just really want to get rid of the tether.
I mean, here's my thing, and it's kind of in line with what Errol just said. Why is the calm side the on the side that nobody knows about? You would think the calm side would be the one the most traveled, but nobody knows what's down there. That's suspicious.
Either that or it's that dangerous and nobody made it back.
That's my point.
Or there's a lot of cool stuff there, and
yeah, I think I just hyped it for Legati. My bad.
I mean, I kind of want to go see what's the thing that we don't know, but I'm just putting logic to it.
If our priority is ending the tether, then the eastern path is closer to our ultimate destination.
Yeah, but we can't end the tether if we die, so to that point.
Does the tether not end if we die?
Oh, I'm pretty sure she still takes my soul.
Oh, right. Okay, fair enough.
I think arrows just go east.
Yeah.
We got no time.
I'm okay with these.
Might as well.
Okay. I'll say that it's now easy. So again, this yellow dot kind of represents you guys. It's easy to get out back into the rapids at this point as the water is trying to calm going down this route. You notice that the sword's tip, this is a fault on the fact that I couldn't find the right stamps, but it's less of a mountain range and more foothills, sort of these large sort of rounded hills. There is one large mountainous point that is surrounding the sword's tip, which is i.e. the reason for the name. But there are sort of rounded sort of foothills. Do you guys walk in the rapids, or do you walk like on this land space and just going over hill following the water?
If there's land, I think we should stick to the land. Be harder to get like ambushed by something under the water.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, but also, but also, like, how high of a climb are these foothills?
I would say they go up about 40 feet and then they go back down. It's like a rough, rounded foothill.
I mean, wouldn't it be better for us to go on top of the foothills so that we could see anything that might try to come at us from, the high ground?
To that point, we'd also be in prime spot if something up high wanted to find us.
Well, I mean, on land, if anything higher than us wanted to find us, it's not that hard.
Walking and having discussion, you can see soft glimmer of light as the sun starts to set a little bit in the water. As you see these they look like multicolored, shimmering fish, like maybe half the size of a trout, just sort of giving off this soft illumination from the water, which you're not in. But you can see sort of this almost glow, maybe unnatural, natural kind of experience going through these foothills. And occasionally you'll see sort of patches of like tree line, and then slowly dissipates from the foothills. And then it's just, you can hear the calls of animals from beyond the yawning tips, sort of these high towered mountain ranges from across the river that you guys could technically go onto the land where the yawning tips is, and you would technically be on land of the land of beasts and voices. But I think that's what kind of crosses each of your minds, is this is why people don't go down this direction. You are mere feet away from illegal land.
Now, when you say illegal, do you mean like illegal because it's lawless, because it's never been explored and ergo has no really overarching government? Or do you mean illegal as in the cities that we've been to have outlawed traversal into and out of this place?
Cities have the kingdom as a whole, the Durstone Kingdom, has barred travel into the land of beasts and voices. Their explanation is that it's very dangerous. There are very strong and very dangerous beasts that live beyond the Soaring Heights. So yeah, and beyond the yawning tips. So there are, for her people's protections. The kingdom has barred any travel, which is why, like, if you look down, you could see like Everloom. Everloom houses the only kind of traversal pathway underneath some of these mountains into the land of Beasts and Voices, but it's heavily blocked.
So, guys, do we want to become criminals?
It's very tempting, but it is not our current objective. Perhaps another time?
Eventually. How do you... Because it's coming to nighttime at this point where it's time for camp. How do you situate yourself on these foothills?
Can I do like a survival check just to see like what the best spot would be?
Yeah.
That's not bad. 22.
22. I think you get a sense that it would probably be dangerous to be on the bottom, like the use part of a foothill, because if it does rain, that's where all the water's going to collect and sort of rush you away. So it's probably best to be up on top of one of the foothills, probably near one of the tree lines, just to be safe.
Okay. I'll relay that to the group. Comfortable near the trees anyway.
Plus, there's trees where you can grab wood for fire and stuff, make a campfire.
Yeah.
It's almost like I did that beforehand.
Yeah, double expert as you start to pull off branches from trees, get a fire going. Tents and bags are let out. And you're on your way for a rest. After that whole excursion of both traveling through Jorgenkilm, going through the temple, talking to Mitsumina, and getting sent through the rapids, you guys are waterlogged and tired, bruised and sore. And it's nice to have a fire in front of you and just the expectation of sitting and resting.
That actually brings up a question. How are we doing on rations?
I don't think we use too much.
I mean, I have 8 days left. We didn't have that many days just camping in the wilderness.
Yeah. I ate that gross spider, so I didn't use my rations.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw out another also interesting but weird question as I look at Arrow and say, "You're a seafarer, aren't you?
Yeah.
Do you have a fishing rod?"
He actually just might.
You know what we
Or
saw
he could
back there, right?
shoot an arrow in the water.
I think he kind of shakes his head. No, you tend to bring fishing rods when you're kind of expecting to go a little bit further towards the coastline. I knew I was heading more inland with you guys, so I didn't really bring a fishing rod. Didn't think it was necessary.
Well, since we're on foothills, is there a way we might be able to make some crude makeshift spears, unless someone has spears at the ready?
3 of us do woodworking, so we could probably at least do that part.
Mm-hmm. So I have an idea. Who is the woodworker?
Me, Legati, and Arrow.
Okay, so in that case, Phoenix, Arrow, and Legati, could you keep an eye out for any potential sticks that might be shapeable into a makeshift spear that we might be able to use to hunt some fish on the river? We can get some food.
I think Legati could probably help you shape some of the firewood you get, or we could just shave it down.
Yeah. And then Diva and myself will go look around the foothills to see if we might be able to find any appropriate stone or material that we might be able to make a bladed edge with.
I said I was going to do what?
Diva,
Say yes.
you actually don't hear a word of. You're currently sitting down next to the campfire as Morris is giving instructions of like, all right, this is how we maximize both getting food and collecting firewood and shaping things. You don't hear a word of it. Your ears are highly attuned to the whistling of the winds that are currently cresting over the foothills. You see rising from the below, there's a soft fog that's sort of rolling in. Coming in, you can hear sort of these swaying canopies. And being this up high on the foothills, you can look out to Jorgenkilm and see the top of the canopies of several of these trees. Rustles. Your eyes trail up towards the moon, and it isn't full. I'm not going to give you that. It isn't full. But something feels wrong. You immediately start to feel pain in your head. You kind of reach for your head, and you can hear like Morse talking to you, like kind of like muffled. It's like you could almost hear like a high-pitched whining in your ear. The moonlight, it feels like it's piercing your skin and blood as it almost starts to trickle over your eyes. For anyone, as they're kind of looking at Diva, there's soft streaks of blood that starts to trail, and the blood starts to go over the eyelids to a point where it gives us like a soft layer of red, and the moon is now giving a reddish glow in your eyes.
Are you okay?
I just want everyone to know I had nothing to do with that. Whatever.
You
You were a
double
headache so
that
bad
is.
you made that happen. I'm kidding. It's fine.
I didn't even hear what you said, DM. What was that?
You double over.
Can I do a medicine check?
Yeah.
Do we have anybody who's good with werewolf stuff? She needs a werewolf doctor, I guess.
Diva is good with.
Oh! You see the predicament we're in now.
18.
These are werewolf X.
I think you're limited in the amount of information you're getting because Diva is she's her own beast.
Yeah.
There is something popped in her head and is starting to seep out. You see there's like a bit of trickle of blood from the ear, from sort of the tiefling red ear. You sort of see the shimmering of light coming from the campfire. And Diva, in your own head, you hear, "You've had plenty enough time. Now, I get to shine. You had plenty of enough time." It hurts, Diva. Not one section of your body where your blood flows does not hurt. It feels like it's boiling. And then everyone starts to see the fog start to raise, sort of keeping aloft. And something snaps. The pain goes away, Diva. Something feels pulling. And through your own smell, sort of that hunter's aspect of your being, there's another blood hunter nearby. It feels weaker, like not a full presence, but an aspect. Something is nearby. It smells familiar. The voice sounded gargled, but still familiar too. Diva. Nirvana. You hear, "I can't believe how long it took for you to figure this out. This should be natural. Took me half the time." Coming from the fog. Do you do anything? Say anything?
Right now, I think I'm still just trying to get my bearings from the pain, hearing that, knowing what it is, just start crying, trying to decide if I want to run into the forest. Especially since I smell that scent and it's just like, I need to find it. Just this urge to find it.
You hear, everyone hears a wolf give a soft somewhere in the fog. Then, second wolf. Third.
Oh boy, we're doing this. Oh god.
Glad I took a short rest.
Yeah, I haven't even rolled my hit die. Oh,
I
I'm instinctively go into my book and I'm gonna see if I could draw like a stereotypical anime like piece of meat on a bone, and have it materialize so that I don't come back.
Roll me a con save.
Oh
Ah,
no!
Mars, goddammit.
What?
2 times in a long rest.
Ooh. Okay, that's pretty good. That's gonna be a 21. Keep in mind, I haven't rolled my hit die.
Didn't you only have like 5 points?
Not
Just
even
roll
that.
them, dude, if you had a short rest.
You should roll them now.
Roll
I
them.
know, just roll them now before you get the damage.
We already had the short rest.
So you succeeded. So instead of taking 22 points of damage, you take 11. As your hand kind of like, you see like a line of paper just goes, and you see numerous cuts.
I think I smacked the pencil out of your hand. Stop drawing in that thing for now.
You hear
can't help it.
in the shadows of the fog, Diva. Mother said that there is only one star.
I growl. Being filled with anger.
As you growl, everyone sees, and you don't feel it. You kind of feel like your muscles growing, like that half transformation of like you're redding yourself. Everyone sees a second pair of horns ejecting from Diva, from like where the temples are. Face gets a bit more paler. The barks are getting closer.
What do we... I think I, like... Because I guess I went over to her to do this medicine check. I think I just whispered to Diva, what do you want us to do?
Do I even hear her?
You do. The pain is subside, but now you're just filled with the scent.
They're coming either way too late. You can stay or leave, it doesn't matter.
How much damage did I take again?
11.
Sorry. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no.
How much did you roll for your hit dice?
Not a lot.
You add your con modifier to each die.
I did.
Oh.
Not a
I was
lot.
like, I only had to roll one, but alright.
I rolled
Boy needs to
all
roll
my-
his, Mike.
I rolled all of
Like I said, we're doing
mine.
retro.
What did you roll, a bunch of ones? Sorry, my brain is like 2 different places.
I
right
know.
now.
I was like, I can't believe you're here. You see dark gray wolf covered in shadow. Wisps of blood red, just merging blood red eyes. And it's hard to see silhouette. You just sort of see the glowing kind of moving in a pack. But it seems almost translucent as it starts to circle the crew. You can hear a bark getting closer. Kind of turn your head and you hear another one kind of turning in the direction. Something almost nips at your heel. Divas, you kind of have to pull away. They're close enough where they're just surrounding. I need what she gave you. Give me your blood. It's my gift now.
Come and take it. Just get ready to fight. I'm just ready to fight.
One jumps out from the shadows. That's going to be a 15 to connect.
I think I just hit. Hold on.
Are
Yeah,
we on
it
a map, or is this all
No,
the
this
essence
is-
of the map?
Theater of the mind.
Okay. Can am I? Well, actually, no. I think the closest one to Diva would be Phoenix, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna take an opportunity to maneuver myself close to Diva.
Well, let's handle this first. Diva
Yeah.
does a
Yeah.
15 connect. Or,
It
yeah,
connects.
15. Connects. You take 12 points of damage.
What kind of attack was it?
It was a bite.
Okay.
So 12 points of piercing damage as you feel the jaws and teeth clamp down in your leg, and you're considered grappled as it starts to try to drag you. And I'll say that I'll give Diva the retaliation right now as an action, like what you want to do in your turn, and then we can jump to Morse, because you're going to start to, I'm assuming, get close to Diva. So, Diva, what do you do in retaliation?
I think in response, if I'm getting bit and I'm assuming by my neck to be dragged, I probably take my sword to step back. So I'll roll to attack.
Okay.
That's going to be a 21 to hit.
21 connects.
I'm going to give you one. That's going to be 8 points damage.
You hear sort of the howl, the large scream, and then it goes through your blade as the shadow of this wolf, and it's no longer grabbing onto you.
That's clever.
One of the other 4 that are currently circling at you. But Morris, you can go ahead and do something about it.
I'm gonna do the smart thing, and I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on Diva.
Okay. Magic starts to surround Diva. You start to move
As
close
I
to
do
her
this,
as well.
I'm kind of getting pissed at Morris. I'm like, this isn't your fight.
Well, if I don't help you, I die. If I help you, I die. So, why not fight back?
Phoenix, Legati, do you do anything?
I'm gonna. How far are they?
Close by. It's like maybe 15, 10 feet, so.
I'm gonna throw a produce flame at one and see what happens.
You're holding it?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean you're asking where the
Yeah, I'm
beasts
asking
are.
where the wolves are.
They're in the fog. It's hard to see. You can make a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay. Not bad. Okay. Plus 1. 16.
16. One is, I would say one is not beelining it, but heading in a tight circle heading towards Diva, sort of in the opposite end where Morris is.
Within
these creatures recognize you all being here.
Within 30 feet?
Within 30 feet.
I throw one at it. Throw a fire.
Make me attack roll.
Okay. Let's see. $16?
16. That was the damage, or was that to attack?
That's to attack.
Roll me damage.
So it's 2d8. Oh, 11.
You smell, and Diva, you intensely smell burnt hair as you see sort of one fall and then dissipate into the shadow. You can hear Nirvana's voice. Didn't expect you for a pack leader. You can see the 4 now becoming 3. As you can smell sort of the shadowed wolf scent surrounding. Legati, is there anything that you would do?
So Diva, it's clear Diva intends to like stand and fight against these people, these wolves.
She has a blade out.
All right.
And she also has the magical shield on her.
I do. Oh, right.
It gives you a +2, I think.
Um,
I mean, I got
I'm gonna
options,
remember.
Diva. Do you want to be invisible? Do you want to be polymorphed? You want to become a giant ape and beat the shit out of these things in 2 seconds? You want to be
hold
an
on,
eagle
that's
and
a
fly
option?
away? Yes,
That's
I was also going to do it to Moors because Moors has low HP, but giant ape is the best fighting form we currently have. So.
Do that! Yeah!
But I want to know what, like, I could haste you, but I worry about hasting because then if my concentration is lost, you get stunned for a turn, Diva, and we don't want
I kind of, for thematic reasons, I'm like, all those sound great, but I'm fighting my fucking sister right now. So I'm like, no, baby haste is the way to go, but I don't know what's about to happen.
Okay, then yeah, I will, yeah, if you're willing, then I will cast haste on you.
Go.
All right. You are.
The bubbling of
wasted.
blood inside you starts to ramp. You can almost feel like your heart, like boom, 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 boom. And you can see like your eyes and pupils just widen, nose flare, all the hairs on your neck just start to stand as you are hypersensitive right now.
Does that stack her AC with Shield of Faith?
Yes, it does.
So you have like what,
No
a
reason
plus
why,
3?
right?
Or
So
plus
you have
4?
a +4 to your AC right now.
Okay.
Can everybody else like stand in a circle? But Arrow, stand near me and use protection so that I can be killed by wolves.
Arrow can get close, and
Yeah,
he has a
Arrow's
reaction
protection
to.
fighter, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he has a reaction to sort of to reduce damage if need be.
Yeah.
Now it's gonna be the wolves' turns. 24 to connect. On you, Diva.
Me. Hits.
17 to connect.
Miss.
16 to connect.
Miss.
And then I will.
Thank you guys for stacking all that AC on me.
Let me see. Arrows thing. I know it's a reaction ability. Interception. You can roll 1d10 to reduce it by that much. He's going to reduce the amount of damage taken by 9.
Nice.
So 19 becomes 10.
Okay.
As he blocks some of it, but a claw is enough to scrape against you. The other two, you're able to block with your swords, and you even shoulder check one of the other shadows that rolls, throwing it back to you, Diva. Now you can see the 3 there in front.
Don't want the shadows. Where is this woman? Can I do a wisdom check to see if I can just corner her?
Rolling perception with advantage, because I'm assuming you're smelling. You're full on bestial scent.
Straight roll 18.
That's with advantage because of you're using
what's
scent.
with the,
Oh, okay. 18. I think you smell. She is not retreating, I guess so, but she's moving back. She's already seeing 2 of the shadows starting to dissipate. She is like over one of the foothills. She's already quite some distance.
Oh, where are you going, sister? Now you run?
You just hear the barks.
Wait, sister? You mean to tell me this is a family squabble?
Not now, Moors.
I just yelled at her. I'm like, you say you want to be the star, but you can't even finish me off.
It's all about timing. It's always been about timing.
Poor.
You can almost feel like that connection, that blood connection of not wanting to admit, but holding a tongue. What do you do in your turn?
She's retreating, but there's 2 shadows in front of me.
There's 3 shadows in front of you.
3 shadows in front of me. I'm sorry. I gotta go for it, guys. So, we're not in any type of initiative, are we?
No.
Can I light my ignite my sword?
Yeah.
Cut myself. I'll take that damage. Gave her that. 2. I go for the. I'm assuming 1, 2, 3. I'll go for the middle shadow wolf.
Cool.
I just had the funniest thought.
That is going to be 19 to hit.
Okay. That hits. Roll me damage. The fire, the produced flames from Phoenix, as well as the ignition of your sword, has starting to burn away some of the fog.
12 points of damage.
That
Face me, woman.
So it dissipates into shadow. The other 2 that are still standing start to back up, and I think you recognize it as sort of a beast, sort of like a predator who realizes that the prey was not as weak. You get a sense that she smelled blood because of the amount of damage and amount of like your day, how you went through it. She was hoping to pick you off when you were at your weakest, not realizing that you were not. and she's currently retreating into the wilds. Slowly, the shadows and the fog start to dissipate. The blood from your eyes start to clean. You're holding your blade tight, taking deep breaths. The fire crackling behind you, and you are alone. Your party behind you, and you're standing on the foothills.
Data just turned back around and walked back to the fire.
Wait. No. Temple, I have a saying for this. Dog will hunt. It's literally now more truer than it has ever been.
She'll be back.
Or she won't if you hunt her first.
Your templed horns have not gone away.
Was this part of my transformation that I knew was coming? Is that the sense I'm getting?
You're looking more and more like Mama. You go back to the campfire. Everyone takes a seat. Sort of hoping and wishing for now a final clean rest. I'll say where you guys are on map-wise. So you're like right about here. So close. On edge, Diva, you hear footsteps. One pair.
What does the air smell like?
Old rotten wood. Maybe some like sweet something, like sweet tea.
Well, it's not blood and fire, but there's someone's coming.
Hey, what are you doing over there? And that's what we're going to call today's session.
Dog will hunt.
Thank you so much for joining me today and joining us today for Trials of VinTear. We'll check you guys next time.
Oi.
Bye.